Hello all, Strike here, and welcome back to Princess Quest 3D, and I have done it. That is right. I have beaten Princess Quest 3D, a full playthrough, damageless. We have finally did it. It took an hour and 15 minutes around that to finally get a run, where I didn't mess up on Princess Quest 2 or 3. But yeah, this is the run, and I was able to finally, as I said, beat the whole game without taking any damage throughout. And as you saw at the beginning, I also reset my file every time. So, to see if anything new happens if I reset my file and beat the game damageless. Like how there was something you would get if you beat it deathless, which is the yellow star and a cutscene. So that's pretty much why I did damageless in the first place. Not only for its challenge, but to see if there's actually something hidden that Emil Joe's just never told us about, and that there is some sort of damageless ending. So those were the main drivers of me doing this. So now, something different from my individuals is I take this route now when going for my damageless runs, because this is much more consistent. Because I was dying a bunch on Princess Quest 1, because my other pathing was very high likelihood of taking damage when heading for this lab. But with this strat, which I learned from watching speedrunners of Princess Quest 1, which I eventually did a speedrun myself and got 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the first level, I learned that that path is actually really consistent and really good. And we'll see at this part as well, I do a bit different of stuff here than the previous video going around. I opt for this strategy instead of the left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left. So yeah. Also, there's a thing you can do here where you can actually go along the outer edge of the map and just skip doing the puzzle, but obviously doing a damageless playthrough of the game, I didn't want to implement any glitches or cheats or exploits into the game, so I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to stick to just normal gameplay, no glitching the game for damageless. It makes it more impressive as well. I missed the chest there, which is unfortunate, but hey, it didn't end the run, that doesn't matter. But yeah, this is the end of Princess Quest 1. A very consistent level to beat. It's not too difficult. Pretty straightforward even. Pretty easy. Not too much of a challenge. You'd love to see it. Anyway, so we put it onto land, and I believe Glitch Trap appears. I think that's who this is. I don't know. Maybe. I don't... Yes, I'm gonna be confident. Yes, it's Glitch Trap. I'm very smart. Like and subscribe. Anyway, so that is the end of Princess Quest 1. So now we're going to be moving on to Princess Quest 2. Right now. There we go. And yeah. With this one, it went pretty smoothly, yeah. Princess Quest 2 went pretty smoothly. And it was really nice. So obviously, start off, defeat these. Also, let me know, do you just want a no commentary version of this video? Because if you want, I can upload another video of this, but instead of having commentary over it, I can just have the gameplay and that's it. If you just want to see that, let me know, and I'll upload a version without commentary as well. Anyway, I always opt for safe strategies for this beginning because going fast would be pretty difficult. I know I looked at a leaderboard and I saw the world record for this was like 2 minutes 58, which is absolutely insane. I don't know how you go that fast on this, but someone managed to do that. But I managed to get like a 4-minute run, like a very low 4-minute run on this when speedrunning. I haven't tried speedrunning the third Princess Quest yet, but that one would be very difficult. Especially with the ending, trying to go fast on that. Alright, we open up the bridge, deal with these enemies, drag the enemy out. Like, I don't really know what to say because I'm kind of just saying the same things as I did in the individual levels. But I guess I can discuss them again in this video, just to kind of explain what strategies I do in like a full playthrough sense instead of just individual videos. But in this room, I'll just explain like in the individual videos. This was one that I originally died a lot in, but then once I developed the strategy of how to move around in this room, it became very easy to deal with the enemies and to get all the lamps, get the chests, get out. It became very easy once I developed a strategy that was very consistent. And when I mean very consistent, I mean 100% consistent, which is very nice. But yeah, so now head to this guy, whack him, dodge, whack him, dodge, easy. Easy dubs. Also, I'm planning, because I finally did this Damageless playthrough, is I'm now planning to play Emil Joe's other games, because Emil Joe has many other fan games, including FNAF World 3D, which there's only a demo for it, but I don't mind playing it. So I'm thinking of checking out Emil Joe's other games, because, I mean, I guess I can do that to celebrate doing Damageless. I missed the lamp there, that was a little embarrassing, but oh well. And then if you move here well enough, if you move as far down as possible, you can make it so only one of those Cyclops shoot at you. Once again, I don't know their names. I don't know their names. Also, I struggled the door there, that was embarrassing. You know what, I'm gonna find out their names right now, because I just don't know their names. So let's see, Princess Quest, enemy names. Alright. So, okay, and now we're heading to the final difficult room, right here. Very scary one, to say the least. And yeah. Alright. Okay, so the humanoid rabbits are chasers. The four-legged, single-eyed creatures are called blasters, and the floating head's a floating head. That's all they're called. Okay, quite simple name. So, yeah, anyway, we're slashing these blasters. So now that we know the name, we can use their official names. So yeah, if you catch my drift. Anyway, so this area can be scary, because you got to deal with these blasters. You don't have to kill this final one, but I do just in case. But yeah. And then here we head to this close floating head right here and kill them. And then we light up the lamp and we loop around to the right side to where the next lamp is. So we can activate that lamp. And we don't have to worry about cutting through from the left side where there's a lot of enemies. But yeah, usually I opt to kill that floating head near the lamp. But this time I decided in this run, let's ignore it. Let's just ignore it. We don't need to kill it. It's not going to be a problem anymore, so what's the point of killing? Now this one I whack away, and I whack away this... I miss the blaster, actually. And this makes this part even more scary, because now I've got 3 blasters shooting at me, which is quite scary. Deal with that floating head. One attempt where I messed up in the individual level, I hit the floating head, but forgot it has 2 health. And I only hit it once, and it ended up catching on to me, and it ruined my individual Princess Quest 2, which it hurt a lot, but oh well. But yeah, then from here, the rest of it is free. There's not much that is going to try and stop you. It's kind of free. But yeah, and as you've noticed from the video length, Strike, you're near the end of Princess Quest 2. It's only been 9 minutes, and there's still 15 minutes left to go. How is the video still going for so much more longer? You will see in Princess Quest 3 why that's the case. But yeah, anyway. And now, we're done with Princess Quest 2, the most difficult one. Whack the old man, because, you know, he's kind of putting us through this hellhole of a journey. So, we gotta whack him. How dare he put me through this damageless challenge. But anyway, now we move on to Princess Quest 3. And if you noticed, at the beginning of the video, I reset a file and there was 2 stars. That's right. The previous attempt I did on this, I got up to the Princess Quest 3 and I failed at Grim Foxy. So, and after I had that fail, I literally took like a 2-hour break from this game. I just rested in my room just to fixed my mind. Yeah, and then we came back to this and we ended up beating it. So I'd say that was a good decision. So yeah, I'd definitely say so. But anyway, take our time with these enemies. Ignore the plane. Can't really do anything about that. Anyway, sorry, I was taking a drink really quickly. So now, at this point, we head over to Grim Foxy. Now, Grim Foxy makes or breaks your speedrun. Well, I keep calling it speedruns. I'm so used to speedrunning games, but no, it'll make or break your attempt. Especially on Damageless. He will make or break it. Because the rest of the stuff is easy. Everything else is easy. Grim Foxy's the only terrifying part of this. But anyway, we head into the hay maze and we hear the sound of Grim Foxy. So we're heading back and we're going for the other lamp at the top right instead of the top left. Because we were heading for the top left lamp, but now we're heading to the top right because we heard Grim Foxy. Anyway, so right here again, we hear the sound cue again. And we hear it again when we're trying to go to that side. So once again, we're looping around. We're trying to loop back around to go for the top left lamp. And then we swing our sword around a bit to lighten up the area. Because that, if you didn't know, you can swing the sword and it lights up the area even more. But then here, we're able to successfully get this lamp. And right here, we start heading for the other lamp that is left. And then as we are going to it, we hear Grim Foxy and we see Grim Foxy, and that sound that you just heard, he just aggroed onto us, so now he's chasing us. We need to run. If we do not run, we are dead. If he catches us, obviously we're dead. Now right here, I try to enter the maze again, but then I realize I hear Foxy. He's about to get to me. I need to run. I need to get back inside. So I head back inside, and I'm safe. Foxy did not kill me. Now right here, I was taking a little break because my heartbeat has risen to like 150 beats per minute. It's probably risen to probably 150 at this point because I was so scared that I was going to die to Foxy. In fact, it already risen quite a bit when I got to the final room in Princess Quest 2. So my heart throughout this whole Princess Quest is beating very hard. Like I said, at probably like 150. Like, I'm terrified of failing at this point. So bear that in mind during this whole attempt. I'm terrified throughout this. And I'm just not wanting to take these risks. I'm terrified of messing up. So I take my time. That's okay. I just take my time. Now we're going back, trying to go for the top right lamp, which is still missing. Now here we hear Grim Foxy is very close, which is very scary. Don't want him to kill us. So now we try and loop back around. I don't know if we try to... Oh yeah, and we find a dead end. And we try to exit. I try to go up again. As you can see. And we hear Grim Foxy, and we even see him right there. Absolutely terrifying. Anyway, I try to escape, but then I headed into a dead end. Here, my heartbeat once again just rises. Because I'm like, wait, no. This could be it. This could be over. This is horrible. Wait. I don't want to die here. I want to keep going. But then I realized he didn't go for me. I am very lucky here because he could have very much killed me there. But lucky for me, he didn't. So we head back for the lamp, and we see the lamp is not occupied. But we see Foxy right there. But lucky for us, he did not aggro onto us. And because of that, we start heading to the left side. But now, Grim Fox is nearby. I don't know where he is. And I realize I've hit a dead end. He's right there on the right. We are so lucky he did not see us there. Otherwise, we most likely would have been dead. But now that we know he was there, we now start heading over for the chest to get the Vanny mask. And now, finally, after, by the way, 4 minutes of the maze trying to get these items, we finally got it. And Foxy once again finds us, so we're running it. I nearly ran into a dead end there, so that's count number 1 of nearly dying to Foxy because I ran into a dead end here. And we keep running because obviously we're running away. And then number 2, if we headed right there, we would have headed into another dead end. Two chances there that we could have died to dead ends, which was quite terrifying. And then after 5 minutes of the maze, we have exited out of it with a Vanny mask. After 5 minutes, right here, I'm just sitting there, just shaking, scared. I've let go of my mouse, just trying to breathe and calm down. But then I continue on, as usual. And yeah, dealing with this enemy. Whack, whack, floating head is gone. And then we move on to this platform, hit him once, and we head off of the platform on the conveyor, just in case. You know, I don't want to take the risk of double hitting, or just getting hit by the floating head, so we move back. So here we drag out the blasters one at a time. We drag out this first one out, and we whack him, shoots again, whack him. So that's pretty much how the combat works for the blasters. You try and make them shoot and dodge, and then whack them. And if you're able to hit them against a wall near you, you can go for 2 hits and just get them done in one phase. But yeah, I usually opt for, at least in the final Princess Quest, because it's the final one. I want to take it safe. I don't want to accidentally mess up a double hit. I go for the 2-phase kill, which I'm fine with that. But anyway, floating head's gone, and for some reason this platform just pushes you to the left very hard. I don't know why it does, but it does. It's weird. But anyway, so we move on, platforming, moving around at the speed of sound, got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. And yeah, we just keep on going. And we enter this room, where we will get our final item, which is the glitch trap plushie. Now right here, I'm actually really patient with turning around because I don't want to accidentally fall off. We hit the lamp, and we head on to the conveyor. The conveyor gets stopped by the lamp, and we hit another lamp, which turns around the other conveyor, so that we can go towards the chest, which has the glitch trap plushie. Now I don't know if you can fall off of these conveyors, like if those turns are possible to fall off of. I've never tried. But if so, then that's, I guess, scary. Even though that's never happened to me, I guess it's scary, I don't know. But anyway, this is where the final part of the Princess Quest and the game entirely comes into play. So now we walk all the way back to the middle room, and we open the locked chest back in the prize corner. And we have to make the entire journey back. It takes a bit. It takes like a minute, I think. It takes quite a bit of walking. But eventually you make it back. And then you enter the final room, which is Pirate's Cove, where a bunch of enemies lay ready to kill you. But of course, I don't let them kill me. I don't even let them damage me. I just go through them like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. Because I'm Strike. I don't know what to say. I mean, I was the first one to do Deathless. I was also the one who appeared in MatPat's Princess Quest 3D video at the end of the video, as the video that popped up for Deathless. So, yeah. Anyway. So, as we do, we drag this guy out here, and we just kill him like this, because we're able to do that for the first one. And of course, drag out this second, what is he, Chaser? Yeah, Chaser. And then now we want to drag out the Blaster, because he'll get dragged. Now he is a bit of a scary one, because you don't have much room to dodge, so you gotta play very safe when it comes to that one. And I'd rather you just go for the first phase hit. Anyway, deal with this Chaser, just like normal. And then once again, we're dragging out another Chaser, and then we're dragging out the Blaster, and then after that, it's pretty much free. So here we go, and now we drag out the Blaster. So I thought I saw something on the wall, that's why I looked up, but I realized I didn't see anything. and it's just my mind playing tricks on me. And there we go, we get the double hit, and then this point I say, it's done. I've done it. I've finally done it. It's over. Damageless Princess Quest 3D full playthrough has been done. And this is where I celebrate. I'm so happy. I finally did it. And I'm also, I believe, just like with Deathless, I was the first person ever to beat Damageless. To beat the whole game Damageless. I'm pretty sure I was the first one to do it. At least on YouTube. On YouTube, I looked up the words Princess Quest. What the? Yeah, I looked up Princess Quest 3D Damageless, no damage. And yeah, there was no results. So I assume I'm the only one that's ever done this because of that. And I'm the first one to do it. So that was very nice. And as you can see, we get the Deathless ending, of course, because we did Damageless, so of course we also did it Deathless, but yeah. Unfortunately, as you can see, we don't get a cutscene for beating the game Damageless. It's unfortunate, but what do you expect? I don't think the developer was expecting anyone to do this Damageless. And I wouldn't blame them, because this took me 6 months to come back to do Damageless. So I don't blame them. I thought no one would ever do it as well. I thought I would never do it. But as you can see, I've come back to it, and Damageless has been done. It has been completed and conquered. The game has been completely conquered now. But I could also do other challenges where I do like a pacifist percent, where I never swing the sword, and see if I can beat the game by doing that. I mean, there's many different kind of interesting challenges I could think of. Like I said, the pacifist percent. Yeah, is that a thing that I could do? Yeah, you don't have to kill anyone, so yeah. But it would be very difficult, I'd imagine. Alright, well, here's the credits. So, yeah. Thank you to Emil Joes, because clearly most of the job here was done by Emil Joes. So, yeah. I'm happy, Emil Joes, for you making this game. And for making Damageless challenging, it really was. I understand it's pretty much an adaptation of Scott Cawthon's Steel Wool's Security Breach, but of that Princess Quest, but it was not easy. It was not easy. It was a tough journey for this. In total, the time I spent on this game to do this whole Damageless thing, it probably took me 4 hours total, 3 hours of time in the game to do it. Which I remember a YouTube video I saw of someone doing a no death challenge, and it took them doing Deathless 3 hours of attempts. It only took me 3 hours to do Damageless. Okay, I'm sorry if the person that did that video is watching up. I didn't mean it. I mean, I'm proud of you for doing Deathless as well. That's awesome, because not many people have done Deathless, so yeah. But yeah, I think I'm one of a kind when it comes to Damageless. I don't think anyone else has done Damageless. I genuinely don't. But anyway, we head into the extras because we decided to check if there's anything new in the extras. Maybe something secretive for the Damageless. But as you can see, nothing's different. If you're wondering what the error in the corner is, that's achieved by Deathless. That's not a Damageless thing. As you can see, I was whacking Grim Foxy in frustration. I was so happy to finally beat him. Well, I guess this is where I shall end the video, because, I mean, there's nothing else to really show. Yeah. This is Damageless. I got nothing from it. It's quite sad, but oh well. Damageless has been cleared. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, stick around for some more videos. See you next time. Goodbye.